Round 1 is up, and we're definitely keeping our hand. It's a little bit of a weirdo just because we have so many 2-drops. It's kind of, you know, just a situation that doesn't happen super often with this deck, but we do get to cast all our spells, which is pretty good. Altar of the Brood, I have no idea what that means. And more 2-drops, alright. Ideally, we would have, like, a better curve, but if you have a bunch of stuff that starts on turn 2, that's fine too. So this might be like a Nissa Gideon deck? I have no idea. Don't know. I could start with Jace. I am kind of worried about my opponent just playing a Nissa and kind of running away with it, so I think I'm going to play an Eiley. If I had spells to play, Seeker's obviously better, but I don't, at least at the moment. I mean, I could certainly secure for 2, but that's not very exciting. So now we're at the point where the Seekers kind of lose their effectiveness as the game goes on. Unless we're just like gassing up with Painful Truths and stuff. Opponent keeps milling me. Catacomb Sifter, sure. Gonna mill me again. So I probably want to get Swamp and then blue-white. I guess I attack. I think I'm willing to trade Eiley straight up for Catacomb Sifter plus Scion. They do get to Scry, but I think that's okay. Just trying to clear the board down a little bit. And we'll go with Jace. I guess Jace flips immediately against Altar, which is kind of sweet. Plus, they give me a bunch of cool spells to work with. Oh, so it's another kill with Brood Monitor. I figured it out. I get it. Interesting stuff. Alright, opponent milled a Murderous Cut, so that Displacer's dead. Transgress might be nice. Wonder if I actually want to Transgress this turn instead of playing a 2-drop. I feel like my opponent might play something scary. Let's see what's going on. Just some Abzan Charms. And how many lands do we want? I think I can just discard a Seeker. Yeah, I still think I should cut Displacer. Alternatively, I could just Transgress them again, but I feel like this is better. Then if they want to kill the Jace with the Shambling, rather than they have to spend their turn doing it. Main deck Altar of the Brood, pretty risky against a bunch of Jaces. Yeah, I'm just not sure you're supposed to like just jam Altar before you actually have the combo, because milling people generally helps them with Delve and whatnot. It's certainly possible that they just naturally kill me with Altar. But I don't know. I wouldn't have been able to kill that Displacer unless they played Altar, so I'm pretty happy about it. My draw has been developing quite nicely too. Been able to basically use all my mana every turn. Missed a mana on turn 1 and turn 3, but it's alright. So it's Abzan Charm and a Sandstep Citadel. So likely playing Citadel for the turn, and then when it's having like some connection issues. So what am I looking to draw here? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm fine playing Jason Seeker this turn. Even if I drew something like Painful Truths, I would probably just hold on to it. I'd rather just get the Seeker out there. Gideon would be a good draw, because I would be able to start pumping out tokens. And Anthem up my Secure the Wastes. Whatever. So my Secure is going to be big, and then we're looking to draw. Looking to draw an Anthem effect. And our opponent milled a Secure, too. Uh-oh, is it Brood Monitor time? No, Rhino time. Well, I kind of want to flashback that Painful Truce now. I was going to say, alternatively, I could just transgress and get their Abzan Charm, but then we can just draw Transgress, so it all works out. We just draw another land here. Ooh, Reflector Mage. That's kind of a combo. Huh. Okay. Well, I think I just want to Reflector Mage the Rhino and transgress them. I don't really care about them replaying the Rhino 2 turns from now. Reflector Mage transgress, build your own removal spell if you want. Ooh, Cutthroat. Now we get a Treasure Cruise instead of a Painful Truths. I'm on board. So this is pretty fun. Guess I should try and not deck myself, but who knows. So I could cut for 1 mana and then secure for 3, and then like flashback secure. Or I could just play another Seeker this turn. I think I want to do that. Don't really have to worry about this Cutthroat too much. These Seekers are proving to be pretty nice even as the game goes on. The Rhino is back. If we draw a land, maybe we could just Awaken Ruinous Path too. Nope. Maybe I should flashback Painful Truths first. I don't think that changes much. Tap like this so we can Truce for 3 and then still hold up in Ruinous Path's mana. Sorin's pretty nice. Could potentially just do that. I guess we should just do that next turn. Would let our Seekers bash through Rhino, but then probably just get attacked down by the Rhino. And Seeker's actually providing a pretty quick clock, too. To be fair, the altar's helping me out a little bit, giving me lots of stuff to activate Jace with, but still nice. Ooh, Displacer. Alright, do I have a land left to fetch with Windswept Heath? We should still have a Prairie Stream. Oh, okay, I miscounted my mana. I should have played Shambling Vet this turn. I was going to play Sorin Ruinous Path, but... Oops. Thought I only had 6, but actually I had 7. So definitely playing Sorin. And then I'll Ruinous Path the Displacer, since I think that's the scariest one. A lot of triggers going on here. And we are attacking for lethal, so they have to chump 1. Oh, they're just chumping both. I'm not sure how my opponent plans to win. Probably not by drawing a land. That's my guess. Alright. 3, 6, 9. Can put my opponent to 1. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think it changes anything. I can secure for a bunch and then grasp one of the secure tokens to +2/+2 twice. Ooh, From Beyond. Spicy. Not really a point to just casting Secure when they're just dead on board. No real point to actually activating Sorin either, but whatever. Alright, well, Kalitas seems kind of nice because it stops the whatchamacallit, the Cutthroat. Don't think I need Languish. Silk Wrap's kind of nice too. I like the removal spells. Eiley doesn't seem great. I'm not really trying to play defense all that much, and I don't know, I guess it does trade with a Rhino, but still. Very inefficient clock. I think I would rather just have some disruption. I guess Kalitas only stops Cutthroat if it's actual creature. You can still actually combo me through a Kalitas or Anafenza. That's interesting. Interesting. Don't think I want Languish, although it's possible. And they have Displacer, Cutthroat, Catacomb Sifter. Doesn't kill Rhino. Could just clean up a Brood Monitor, maybe. But Wingman Rock seems nice. Removal seems nice. Card drawing's pretty nice. Not sure if I want the other Treasure Cruise or not. Want to keep Seeker so I don't get nickel and dimed out. This is tough. All my cards are great. Guess I'm on the draw. Maybe we should have like a draw configuration. I think I'm just not going to play the Kalitases. Wingmate Rock might be tough if I'm behind. Want to keep the Secures. I think that's my big win condition, especially if they're playing a bunch of tokeny stuff. What else do I cut? Maybe Reflector Mage is just not good. They have a bunch of like ETB effects and whatnot. Maybe Eiley is better. Sure. Kind of random. We'll definitely change how we sideboard once we're on the play. Assuming we lose this game. If we win, don't have to change anything. Alright, hand's great. Not sure if it's great in this matchup, but... Tis lands and spells. Well, it's probably the land that was going to fetch, so I guess I'll just play that. Rogue's Passage, love it. Elvish Visionary Stopper. How do you deal? Well, I'm blocking. You gonna like Minister pain me or something? That'd be sick. No, just dress my Sorin. What else? Well, I'm glad I have this eye leaf. My opponent plays a Rhino next turn. I'm kind of in some trouble. Replace our Sorin. I guess we'll ditch the Flooded Strand. But no real rush to flip a Jace, because I kind of just want to, you know, get rid of my worst cards. Cash them in for better ones. I guess the Rogue's Passage is there because they need another colorless source. That might be the best one. What we got going on here? It's a tough Catacomb Sifter to cast. Do I want to fetch now? I don't think I want to flip my Jace. Alright, that's really good. Really good. Just kind of risky. I guess since I was playing Sorin this turn, it's possible I should have flipped Jace just to tick up on Sifter. Protects Sorin a little bit better, but I guess they can't really kill Sorin anyway. They would have to, like, 1 mana removal spell Eiley, and then attack with Shambling Vent or something. I guess 2 mana sack Scion. But maybe not worth worrying about. Displacer's good. They could sack Scion, displace Eiley, and attack Sorin for 3. That doesn't really do it. A lot of sweet stuff going on in this deck. Displacer Visionary? Woo! I was going to say, I could use a removal spell. Lo and behold, look what we found. Alright, so I want to cast Grasp. Maybe play the other Jace. If I do that, what do I discard? I have to discard Secure, I guess, which would be fine because I can flash it back off Jace. I think I want another blue-black land. I think that's it. I think we hold firm. Next turn, can either play Gideon or Flashback Secure. Or flashback grasp, I guess, if we really wanted to. Probably gonna want to flashback secure given how wide my opponent's going. Ooh, cutthroat, that's pretty good. Maybe we want to kill that instead. So many options. Alright, opponent's down to 1 card in hand. Well, we can flashback grasp and play Seeker now, which is pretty nice. A lot of triggers. One of these days we'll attack. One of these days. Bring the pain. Oh, here they come. All at Jace, which is funny because I have another Jace in play already. Guess this could be an Abzan charm. If so, it's just definitely not a big deal. Just flip this Jace in play whenever I want. Not sure about this attack. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure what my opponent can actually do in this spot, but like maybe even Rogue's Passaging is better. I don't know. Obviously, it depends on what they have in their hand. Alright, counter, counter. That is fine. Yeah, whatever. So, Eily trades. Should definitely sack the Scion before damage so I don't gain 3 life. Get to fog that attack because there's no longer a Jason play for them to be attacking. My board is kind of cleared up, though. Ooh, Treasure Cruise. Toot toot. Guess I probably don't need that Transgress since my opponent's Hellbent, but whatever. Zero. Tick up. Tick up. Give myself a little Prairie Stream. Still on D. We'll flashback secure next turn. Make an army, and then that should be like a 2-turn clock, I think. Opponent can certainly just draw Brood Monitor and then Displacer, though, which is like kind of crazy. Passaging the Visionary. Sure. Cannot be blocked. Going to Gideon, sure thing. Ooh, Languish. Alright, that should basically lock it up. Because then my opponent can't draw Runner. If they draw Brood Monitor or Displacer, I can always just clear the board next turn. So that does set me back a little bit, but it's still fine. X equals 5. Alright, tick up. Oh, ticked up in the wrong order. Yep. I'm supposed to make 5/5 first. Oh well. Oh, well. Gain 6 less life. Okay, well, my opponent is jumping with Zulaport. Does that mean they have, like, Rally in their deck or something? Because they did that last game, too. Don't know how they expect to win. What's their plan? Nothing. Lose, I guess. Fine with me.